Hey everyone, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me on the channel today. It's great to come back at you once again with a brand new release. Now this is one that dates back to July the 6th, which I'm quite surprised I haven't got on. Now there does seem to be a little bit of controversy over the new releases coming out from one of Australia's, well, probably one of the best known Aussie bands, I would say, certainly from what I see online. So of course we're going to be checking out The Greatest Fear by Parkway Drive today. Haven't seen the video yet. I've seen lots of varied comments on the new stuff Parkway Drive's coming out with, and I always want to jump on something when it first comes out. I like to see what people are saying, and then I'll give my honest thoughts on it. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting on this. I generally do like what Parkway Drive do, but if they've gone a little bit different, I'm either going to love it even more, or it's just going to be a straight flat out no for me. So let's see what this one does offer. But of course, if you dig the boys in Parkway, it goes without saying, make sure you're dropping them a follow, subscribing to the YouTube. You know how it goes. But before we do go ahead and jump into it, big shout out to all the guys that do support on Patreon. If you'd like to jump on board, please head over to patreon.com/FYM Productions Media. Right guys, let's jump on it. This is Parkway Drive. This is The Greatest Fear. Let's go. Looks epic so far. Well, let's go, come on. Don't know what people are saying, because this is kind of what I've expected from Parkway. This fucking bang so far. Pink Floyd, anyone? I can see what people are saying. It's not bad though. Not by any stretch. Definitely sounds like Pink Floyd there on that line. Beautiful video, like the effects in this are fucking next level as well. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. How are people hating on this? Ugh. It's like fucking massive wall of sound, man. Alright guys, so that was Parkway Drive with The Greatest Fear. Fantastic video, very, very well done, but then again, for a band as big as Parkway Drive, I would expect it to be. Now, it's clearly a video about having to face death. That's sort of like become apparent, certainly when it gets to the scene with the little girl and the dog and man. That's so heart-wrenching when the girl's there, like you think she's about to just go straight through into, I guess I would call it like the next realm portal of obviously leading on to death, and then like when like her dog comes out to see her before she goes in. Oh man, that was quite hard to watch with that particular section. Anything when you get that, when it's anything to do with like children and death, man, it really gets you. I really enjoyed this one. I was fully expecting to be sort of 50-50 on it, and that really wasn't the case at all. I do feel this is obviously not going to be like the Parkway Drive that people are expecting from, say, you know, a couple of years back now, or even further. I think they've just transitioned into this particular one. I think this just fits from the previous album. Like, I wouldn't be surprised hearing this after I remember when I heard Vice Grip, and that song's an absolute banger. It's a stadium banger, and I think this is very much the same. If I imagine this done in like a big, huge stadium with a massive show, then I can see this fitting perfectly for the boys. I can see though why there'll be some people that I'm sure I've seen stuff where people have sort of referred to them as like they've gone Five Finger Death Punch. I don't really agree with that, man. I just think it's a powerful track. You know, it's still some sort of form of metalcore, I guess, although it's more sort of power groove orientated. I guess maybe, would you call that power metal? I certainly wouldn't call this power metal, but I think maybe some people might refer to it as that. But my thoughts on it, would I listen to it again? Yeah, 100%. This is going to get jammed an awful lot. I'd give this a 9 out of 10 for Parkway. I think they did an absolutely solid job on this. I do need to listen to some more off the new album to see what that's shaping up like. If the rest of it sounds like this, then I'm 100% going to dig it. But do let me know what you thought of this one in the comments, guys. I'm sure there'll be quite a number of comments of people that, you know, people that are loving it, people that are hating it. You know, it's always cool to see what people's thoughts are on it, because you either sort of learn to adapt with the changes that a band's making, or you're just like, don't get on it at all. But I fully approve this one. I digged it. But I look forward to seeing what your comments are. Please do let me know down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one, and I'll catch you next time.